Sending more people with you will make everything easier, as long as they don't screw something up. The hand noticed Chris somewhat worried. Did I say something bad to make you feel worried? No, Chris shook his head. It's just that I'm going to go where Fox is, right? What about it? He asked. Surely you're not intimidated by the army now, are you? I'd say is Fox I'm being intimidated to, Chris muttered. You're intimidated by Fox? Why would that be? He's harmless if you don't piss him off a lot. I mean, this is going to sound so weird, but you're afraid of his face, Mewtwo said suddenly. Chris blushed embarrassed and looked at the psychic Pokemon. Did you read my mind or something? I wanted you to get to the point. Ha ha! Yeah, fair enough. I wanted you to get to the point, and you are being late. Think of this as a small aid I gave you. What kind of aid was that? Chris looked back at the hand. This is so embarrassing. You're afraid of his face? Master Hand looked at the icon. Well, I might have changed one thing of two. Number one, number two. One thing of two about his appearance, but you're actually going to see him in his assault look. Anyway, don't get afraid. He's actually very sociable. Try to stare at his face for 10 seconds straight, Chris dared. Fine. 10 seconds later of staring at Fox's face, the hand turned to Chris. Gave me some chills, but I'm perfectly fine. Chris looked unsure. Are we stopping to go to his world just because of his face? Roy said. Well, I know he looks rather scary, but he's good at heart. Just don't look at him for too long. What's so bad about his fucking face? What is this? Okay, let me just find out. What is this? Fox from Star Fox Assault. All right, I never played that game. I don't recall playing any Star Fox Assault. All right, let's have a little looky-see. Yeah, in fairness, he does have a slightly weird look about him. Ugh. Yeah, I see the point, actually. fair dues. Yeah, alright. Just don't... Well, I know he looks rather scary, but he's good at heart. Just don't look at him for too long. That would make him feel pissed, though, Pichu said. Ellipsis. Everyone remained silent. Just go in there, Master Hand commanded, breaking the silence. And do barrel rolls, haha, Crazy Hand said. Everyone paused for a moment, and all were looking at him rather annoyed. Even the alarm stopped. Did I say something unnecessary? What did I just think your brother saw a rather annoying meme of the internet? Chris asked. He didn't. Forget what my brother said just now. It's his hobby, or in the next universe. Go now, chop chop, Master Hand ordered. Chris sighed with a frown before he made the portal with his control. I'll try to get used to go with more members in the process. I bet I'm going to like this very much. Fox's face, Roy muttered. Knock that off now, Chris yelled. Lucario angrily punched Roy's shoulder. Ow! Hey, you hit a little bit too hard, Roy complained. Serves you right, Lucario responded with a grunt of annoyance. Priceless, Mewtwo thought sarcastically. I better not make Lucario feel angry. I die, Pichu thought with a gulp before they all went through the portal before it disappeared. Seriously, Crazy Hand began. You're to blame for making his face like that. You shut up, his brother said, annoyed. Star Fox. Maybe it's the Smash Brothers Brawl face. I'll just be 1 second. I'm sorry to keep going off on these tangents, looking up random shit, but I am going to I want to get to the bottom of this. See, his face there is fine. This is him in Smash Brothers Brawl. Yeah, no, I think I don't know. I don't know which one he's talking about. Whatever. Star Fox Assault, Lilat System, Corneria. As for the futuristic city of Corneria, it didn't have a peaceful day if you considered soldiers having weird bugs taking over their bodies, patrolling the destroyed streets with weird bug cars swerving wildly. That was a very strange sentence. Odd thing was that there wasn't a single citizen in there. They were probably hiding underground. And didn't it strike odd that Corneria had a city in the middle of the ocean? Okay, I think everyone's just going to have Scottish accents here, a bit like terrible Scottish accents, but Scottish accents nonetheless. Much like how I gave everyone in Samus's world Yorkshire accents, I guess. Just for ease. This is horrible. The whole city is getting destroyed. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. The whole city is getting destroyed. That's slightly better. A blue vixen said over the speaker in the ear of a fox who was stepping in the city. Fox, we need to destroy the jammers so we can communicate with General Pepper and also destroy the aperoids in the process, a hare said in the speaker to the fox. Oh dear. Alright. Got it loud and clear, the fox said as he overlooked the city from a destroyed street that went up. Guys, cover the air and I'll cover the ground. If I have trouble, try to help me as soon as you can, the fox said. Are you kidding me? An avian asked with a grin. These guys aren't nothing. We've already proved them not to mess around with us. I won't leave the battle either, a green toad said in the speaker. Falco's just showing off as usual, so it clearly means that I'm still alive. What the heck was that supposed to mean? Falco asked. I imagine he was shorter, around the same height as me, with a different voice farther away than the clouds themselves. What the fuck does that mean? The other four, number 4, listening to the toad, shifted their eyes, dumbfounded. Slippy, the vixen began. Yes, Crystal? Slippy asked. What was that supposed to mean, really? Crystal asked. Don't mind him, Falco said, annoyed. He's just thinking way too much today. You're the one to talk, Slippy yelled. Peppy, you tell him. Everyone, just get yourself together now, Peppy yelled. A city is being slowly eaten by the aperoids, and we're not helping at all now. Just to let you know, I'm being chased by some of them right now, Fox said. Damn it, they're shooting at me. Follow Fox's example. Get chased by bug things, Falco asked. No thanks. I mean, go out and fight them off. Finally, Falco rolled his eyes. As Fox managed to destroy the aperoids with his blaster, he decided to move farther into the city. At the other side of the city, a familiar group stepped out from a portal that later disappeared. Guess who now? Oh, okay, Chris said. Soon enough, I'll meet the Sirius Vulpine, and I'll have to act normal around him. Sirius Vulpine, okay. I wonder how he will react when he sees you with Ness's clothes, Roy said. If you're that worried, don't give him bad impressions. I actually like Ness's clothes, though, Chris said, worried. He'll have to get used to what I like. That aside, Mewtwo began, Roy, don't get unfamiliar with the technology of this place. As he said that, Roy pressed a random button from a close machine, and the machine exploded, engulfing the swordsman before he came out covered in smoke. Oops, he said. Is he that naive? Pichu asked. Roy comes from an age where technology doesn't exist. Fortunately, he'll learn of his mistakes very soon, Mewtwo said, frowning. Hey, I'm slowly learning myself, Roy said, embarrassed. I'm getting the hang of this very quickly. Just learn faster, Mewtwo said with another frown. Pichu, you know more about machines, right? Chris asked. Yes, I do. Using constantly many items gave me knowledge about machines at the same time, Pichu replied. Am I something? Am I something? Asking the real questions here. People would hate him for using too many items, Lucario thought. Yes, you are, Chris said. And see the taxi over the distance. Over the distance. A taxi, in speech marks for some reason, seemed to be speeding at them from the other side of the street. I don't think taxis have green crystals on top of them, though, Roy said. How do you know what a fucking taxi is? You come from medieval land. You don't know how machines work, but apparently he knows what a fucking taxi is, Roy said. It's because it's not a taxi, Pete, you asked. It's a fake taxi. Oh, yeah.